All right, blessings, blessings, blessings. We're gonna get into it. Monday, what is it? January the 17th. Yes, sir. Gonna get into some harmonic patterns. We're gonna get into that watch list Monday. Make sure this isn't too loud. Let me turn it down. Here we go. Trying to find that right mixture of the music. I haven't really found it yet. Let's see how it goes though. But anyways, today on the Harmonic Mondays, we're going to be trying to create the watch list. I want to restart over and have drawn every single pattern on video so we all can see how the process is, at least from my perspective. So when it comes down to the different phases from management to execution, we're all on the same page on executing and manage our trades accordingly. So we're going to start from the beginning. As you probably seen on the screen already, you see MT4 has got another chart on MT4. I'm going to use that for Mondays to draw my harmonic patterns, and specifically because the scanner for my harmonic patterns on MT4, they're scanning a different feed and they scan a little bit differently than they do on TradingView, and I like those better, so we're going to use those. We're going to start on the 1 hour time frame, and I can actually see something new just popped up. We're going to add that to the chart. Oil. So we're going to start with our new pattern. We're going to start with oil. Let me go to MT4 if I can find it. All right, let me go ahead and scroll all the way over now. Unfortunately, I gotta click so much. So for oil, we got an ABCD pattern. Now the thing about these ABCD patterns is you got to be I'm not even going to do that one because that's not even really harmonic pattern. I want to stay with the real harmonic pattern. So we're going to start with BNB, which we're already on. And BNB is a shark pattern, and it looks to be from here. So how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to draw the patterns, and then we're going to go back and really get into the stages of where we are into the market and draw the Fibonacci's and etc, etc. So all I'm going to do actually is I'm going to draw the pattern, and then I'm going to draw the Fibonacci from the X to the C point is what a shark is located for. Gonna mark a shark, and boom, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to go to the next pair, which we got for GBP CAD is a deep crab. Is it that deep crab right there? I might already have it. Go back to my MT4. I'm not even gonna cap this. Maybe slightly. Okay. So we got GBP CAD. Oh, voice. Much zoomed in. Don't even wanna. Okay. So I see what type of pattern we're working with. See, this is why it's also important to use different feeds so we can see how the market is drawing itself out, because it's going to draw different things and present different things different ways. So I'm actually going to go ahead and clear that out. I'm going to actually hide that so I can really get a good visual perspective of where it's trying to draw it. So it looks like it's starting the X from here to the A to its B here. Interesting B point that it's using. Interesting viewpoint. It looks like it's going X to A to B to C to D. So let's double confirm that. Let's draw our Fibonacci from our X to our A point. And what type of pattern is this for GBP CAD? We're looking for a deep crab. Deep crabs confirm at the 1618 level. I'm gonna go to my Fibonacci. I'm gonna go to a crab. Interesting, because it's not even there. Or this is a pending crab. Wow. All right, so we're not even gonna worry about this pattern. But I will say, I'm just gonna go. No need to worry about it. Next, we got a bat. 22 bars ago, on XRP USD. So let's go check her out. I haven't traded XRP in a while. XRP usually does get some good setups when it's ready. So it looks like the bat is XABCD. Oh, I remember looking at this pattern actually. This is a smaller bat. What I mean by smaller is the window, the range that it's playing in, it's much smaller. X to A. And I think it's good to go over those as well. I personally don't like entering them because they're not as profitable, but it's important to manage them and mark them up and go over them so you know how to do it on a larger pattern. Because how you do small patterns is how you're gonna do the bigger patterns. Gold I already have drawn up because it was the same thing as last week. So I'm gonna leave it like that is. Looks like it's even turning around now, picking up some action. Going down to US 30. Got a shark. I remember looking at this shark as well. I believe it's X to A, B, C, D. If I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and double confirm it. Pulling up our feed here. MT4, US 30, hourly time frame. Yeah, that's it. So it looks like to be pulling it from this way. X to A to B to C to D. I'm going to double confirm it by throwing on our fib from our X to our C point. That is how we identify sharks. That confirm at the 886 level. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's already pretty close to hitting its target. Giving a nice strong type 1 reaction. What am I looking for here? Nice strong type 1 reaction up to target 1. This is one of those ones where you gotta just be in it. You gotta be in it. Let's keep moving forward though. AUD NZD, we got a bat 38 bars ago. Looks like something was already up. AUD NZD. Is this a smaller pattern as well? Let's see. X to A. Is that where it's pulling it from? No, it's pulling it from the 7th to 10th. This is the low. X to A to B to C. Where's that C point here? It's B to C D. That B C D is where I'm always looking. I think I found it. I think I lost it as soon as I dropped it though. B C D. My chart is a little bit different than how you guys are looking at it, so I'm not just straight up looking at it. Let's see it. Yes, sir. All right. These currency pairs in general just give different vibes. Best way I can put that, different vibes. This is coming off of a hop level. This is a bat that doesn't confirm into the 50%. So it hasn't really hit its target, but it's hitting this minor structure level, given that resistance. That's why it's not coming all the way up to the 50%. It's already reaching out the, I'm going way too deep into that. Too early. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I was right. Okay, now we got AUD NZD. This looks like it's going to be better ranging wise. It's not going to be... Well, I was on the wrong pair? No, I wasn't. I was on the right one. Now on AUD CAD. Oh, no. They called out this small thing. How do you even see that? I don't even want to mark that up. It's like this. That's what it's calling out. Oh, man. Not even worth my time. Taking that off. UJ. I believe UJ. This is that one that had marked up. That was noise on a 4-hour. Giving a pretty strong return. That's probably big on the daily. Yeah. Big return on the daily. I mean, it was a pretty strong drop off, to be honest. Let's see. Pretty strong. Hot balance right in that 50 EMA. Coming back for that type 2 return. Breaking that type 1 reaction trend here. That was the type 1 reaction. Giving you now this type 2 return. Back home. You want to see it load back in this terminal bar. Did I even draw it? There is no terminal bar. off the hop, it would have been this one. Coming back into that T-bar. Like that. That's how you run that. Pull up the MT4 version. UJ is unfortunately all the way at the front. UJ is a deep crab, completed 12 bars ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that looks like it's going to be in that deeper area. Down exactly where it's leaving. Oh, it's actually performing off the hop. It's not even where I thought it was. It's drawing it. Why am I not seeing it? I'm not seeing it. Is this on the right time frame? It's on the right time frame. It is on the right time frame. I don't know why I'm struggling to see this so bad. If this is that, boom, X, A, B. I think because the chart is just stretched out differently. So it's like kind of getting me. But I don't want to see that bat that it's presenting right now. So we're going to draw our fib from our X to A to confirm. Boom. Oh, that was pretty nice. Right, exactly. All right, so this is the deep crab that it's presenting. Remember, I'm only drawing a fib in the pattern for right now. But this pattern is pretty much gone. Coming out that terminal bar. That strong type 1. That's already at its target for real. Our target is measuring from our C to our D point. This is my first pattern I'm actually completing. And our first target is the 30%. Second is 50%. Third is 60%. Those are our 3 targets. It's already smashed through 2 targets, loading up through that third target. if we would have entered here at our designated 1618 level, our stop beneath the low, first targeting, averaging around a 0.6 risk to reward, our second target at 1.17. This would have been our real target. Third extended target at 169. Can't beat that. No drawdown. Straight profit. What's next? AUD USD. Gartley, 17 bars ago. Okay, looks like I got a partner back here. I'll load up on MC4. I'll let that one load for a second. AUD USD. We're looking for a Gartley. Oh, here we go. We finally got a bigger pattern. These are my patterns that I like to trade. They're bigger ones because you can go to a smaller time frame and really dissect them and really get a grasp of what's going on. X to A to B, C to D. I see it. Now the X point, where's it grabbing it from? Thought so. It's not grabbing it from the top. It's grabbing it from like here, I think. Not really sure. Kind of guesstimated. Let's see. Let's double check myself. Gartley's complete at the 786. So we'll just draw a bat on for this one. Boom. That is the high. If not, that's the one we run it with. This one, immediate reaction out of there. The pattern pretty much already completed as well. Still holding that A to C trend though. This A to C trend is pretty heavy. It broke the first minor breaking point. Now it's got one more left. One more here. One more in that side pocket. Harmonic patterns give you a bigger visual perspective to see the markets. And it also shows you how the market ranges and creates smaller pockets of window. Smaller pockets of a window for you to get in for a larger scaling opportunity if you know how to present yourself in the market correctly. It's all about timing though and perspective and your general idea of what you see. What's next? Euro USD got a crab 17 bars ago. 4-hour time frame. It's probably going to be the same. Let's see. Around the same general area. Gonna go to the 4-hour time frame. Actually, nah. It's back over here. Starting right here. X to A, B, C, D. X to A, B to C to D. Either this is our first bearish pattern or I have not changed the color of any of my harmonic patterns since till now. My apologies. Okay. This is an interesting smaller pattern. Already away from the terminal bar zone. Giving mean type 1 vibes. Strong type 1 vibes. I will wait for this to give you that final confirmation to go. It looks like it's giving it now. You know what I'm saying? Opportunity is always in the market. You just gotta know how to position yourself. My dog was just whining. But timing is important. Timing is huge. Let's keep moving. USD ZAR. USD ZAR, we are working with a bat. USD ZAR is going to be a lot deeper. Now on the charts, here it is. USD ZAR. Bigger pattern. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bigger bat. Ooh, and it's still loaded up. I see this. I probably didn't even need to. I see what we got going. I think I see it. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention to where the B point was though. Where's the B point? Because that is huge. Let me pull it back up. It's the first one. Draw that Fibonacci to confirm from my X to my A. And we are working with a bat. Nice. This one is very nice. Terminal bar here. Okay. It's got multiple trends. Here's our A to C trend here. And then you have your minor trend here. And then you even have a smaller trend here. So these are the ones that are good because they have trends inside of trends. So I like trading these because they give you so many things to look at, so many opportunities to get into the market. It's just an overall joy when trading bigger patterns because everything is in connection when you know what you're waiting for. When you know specifically what price point, what level, what to do, when to do, how to enter your trade. There's no gamble. At that point, you just literally waiting for the market to come to you. That's what we're always waiting for. That's what we should always be waiting for, I should say. We should be waiting for the market to come to us. So that means price is up here, trying to wait for it to come back down, come to me, come to this 886, come to 1530 or 29, whatever this is, 1529. So many price ranges would be different. I forgot this is a USD ZAR, so this is a exotic. She foreign. Let's keep going. Euros CAD, Euro CAD, Euro CAD. I believe you were looking at this earlier. Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. Let's see. Euro CAD 4 hour. What are we looking for? A crab completed 31 bars ago. I'm not digging the vibes on that one. It looks like it's pulling it XA BC, BC, XA BC, or is it BC? See, yeah, nah, I'm not really digging this X state. I'm not really digging that X point. I think it's calling it from here. Let this one slide. I would rather, yeah, that's what it's calling. Take it from a sequence perspective. We haven't really gotten to the sequences yet, or me explaining them. Giving you a double origin here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming down. Let that come down to the top level. 7. That's how I'll play that. Let this come deeper. I wouldn't try and play this again at that 1618 level right there. It's too weak. You saw how weak it was the first 2, 1, 2, 3 times. These bullish impulses right here. They weren't strong enough the first time, second time, third time. So this 4th time, I'm gonna need it to really come back and give me some. Gotta spend something to make something. You feel me? It's my perspective on Euro CAD. Let's keep going. Use Swiss. That pattern. Different. Some different colors. Fibs I had on there. Y'all seen them? She was different. Use Swiss. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. Let's look. What we got popping? Okay, USD Swiss here. 4-hour time frame. Oh, this pattern is way completed. So those are patterns that have probably way too old to even look at. Let me take them off. Go to the daily. That's probably more the perspective that's going to happen with our higher time frames as well. The higher the time frame we get, the more I'm expecting some of these patterns to either be completed or you're just not in that right time of my window. That's why Mondays and Tuesdays are going to be important for harmonic patterns, for you to visually get into the market, for you to plant your perspective of when you're going to get into the market. Have your idea, your charts have your charts filled with your drawings already. So when it's go time, it's go time. I like to tell my students, we don't hesitate to pull the trigger. Cash money, let it ride. There's no hesitation. Here you go, USD oil. Daily time frame, we got a bat. If I'm not mistaken, we've started with USD oil every single time we started the different time frame. So we should have one on the 15-minute, 4-hour daily. I see there isn't one on the 4-hour, but I remember looking at it. Here we are. Here we are. Ooh, right there at it. Right there at it. I did not need to even go to the thing to see this. Move this out of the way. What low is it taking? It took the very low. Yeah, I thought so. And it took that high. I took it exactly. Interesting. X, A, B, C, 2D. Bearish 4-hour bat. With our terminal bar completing here. This is the bar that closed over the 886 right here. So I'm gonna draw my terminal bar from the low to the high, and I'm gonna just extend it here. Also gonna mark this price point right at that 886 line. I see it came to 82,939. I'm gonna round it up to 82.40. So I see prices exceeding past, completing the bullish extension. Go to our lower time frame so I can zoom in easier to see it. Seeing that price is not giving me any type of bearish signatures, any type of weakness at all on the bearish side. So let the bullish run, let it run. In fact, I know exactly the next level is coming to. You feel me? Haven't introduced hop levels yet, but they're here. Guess what? We waiting at the door. I actually start to change how we look at these hop levels. We waiting on you, shawty. We know exactly where you at. So this is oil on the daily time frame. Most likely we'll be paying attention to this for a while. Next we have BNB. Completing with the bat 10 bars ago. I'm gonna go ahead and guesstimate it's from here. This X A somewhere in here, something like that. That's not a bad. That's more crab vibes. I was contemplating if I really even wanted to look this up, but we might as well, because it's right here. It's not be lazy. It's not that I was being lazy about looking, wanting to look it up. It was how tight this price action is. I'm not sure if I'm a fan. Still not a fan as I'm looking at it now. No, I'm not a fan. It's pulling it from here too. Trying to say it's a deeper. Oh no, dog. Don't know how I feel about this one, but it's not for me to choose how I feel. Pattern's complete. You know what I'm saying? I react. What's next? Euro Swiss. Ooh, no. Nah. It was 30. It's that shark, I believe. Let's go see. U30. ABCD. It is an ABCD. That's already completing. Sheesh. I'm not even gonna mark it up. Your AUD. So that's that. We'll just leave with them. We'll stick with them too, because more than likely the rest of these is gonna be completed, which they are. Yeah, this one on GU is falling right off. Which USDs are completed. All right. So I actually come back over here. I'm gonna take my MT4 screen away. Now that we got all our patterns out the way and we have our watch list, I even dropped the watch list down for you to grab for anybody that wants it. Drop a comment. So I'm pretty sure I can share it, right? So, yep, something like this. I'm gonna hit share list. Copy link. Boom, done. Copy the link to clipboard. Send it right over. Even gives it to you. 116 harmonic list. 116 shows you the week. Sundays I count as the beginning of the week. Sunday was January the 16th. That's how we're labeling this week. Let me go back. I'll go back. So now that we got our patterns and we have everything identified, let's go ahead and go back into them. Actually, give me a second. Let me take a quick little second. 30 minutes on the dot, dude. Look at that. Right second. Be right back. Yo. So now that we've actually drawn the patterns on the chart, I want to get into going more into detail of the stages and exactly how to mark one up. So right now on the chart, we have Binance Coin, BNB. This is a bat pattern. We're going to start off by marking horizontal lines on the X candle and on the D candle, representing the completion of the pattern. I even have my fibs already drawn for my X into my A point. For this one, this is a, make sure I'm not tripping. This is actually a shark. All right, I knew. So this is a shark, not a bat. Sharks go from your X to C point. I was wondering why I had my Fibonacci going from my X to my C point, because it's a bat. That's why. Shark, excuse me. Sharks and bats both complete at the 88.6. This is why I'm having the confusion. So I'm gonna zoom in now, and I'm gonna take this square tool, and I'm gonna mark it from the wick to wick. I'm gonna extend it out. And this is going to be my terminal bar. Our terminal bar gives us representation to see where prices are going to react inside that range to confirm with our trade analysis. I'm also going to mark my trend line. So my trend lines are usually for my A to C point, but sharks are measured a little bit differently. So I'm not even going to put a trend line. Don't even need one. What we're waiting for now is our lower time frame confirmation. So if I identify the pattern on the 1 hour time frame, this is the time for me to not amplify my indicators. These white arrows you see here and here, these are HSI indicators. These are harmonic strength indicators, giving you a good time when to sell into the market and good times when to buy into the market. So right now we're waiting on the buy signal. We don't have one. So now I'm going to go into 2 time frames lower and watch what happens when price crosses the aqua, the 50% in that lower time frame. Right now I see we're nowhere near it, which is okay because we're right here at our harmonic entry. So this is a time where I can say to myself, if I trust this analysis, do I want to take the proper risk to reward of entering here at the 88.6 with my target up to 50%? That's per se. And my stop beneath the recent low, risking a 3%. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. These are the types of opportunities that the market will present itself over and over again. Let's say you're one of those people that you don't want to enter in right now. You say, hey, Trev, the risk to reward seems cool, but I need more confirmation than just the risk. So, okay, wait till it comes back up over the 50 EMA again. Your risk may increase, but you have more confirmation. This is where people have to understand, or if you want to get those big giant trades where you're risking 10 pips, your reward is much, much greater. You're not going to have as much confirmation. You're going to have to need to build it for different things. Where here, if you wait at 50%, you're going to have as much confirmation as you're going to get before it's too late. So you got to pick your poison. You know where you sit in the market. So we have our entry points. Let me tag my price point. Looking at 471. It's looking like it's rounding off to 472. And we're going to be targeting our C to our completion point. Our setup target is going to be our 38.2. It's going to be our first target. So it's not that bad of a setup. $10 away. 10 points. I don't know how that sounds to you. GBP CAD. Why didn't we mark GCAD up? Oh, yeah, we did. My computer must be catching some interference here. It's interesting that I put that on the screen, but something else is presenting itself. I'm looking at is type 2. So what I'm seeing here, I'm actually going to take this off and we're going to roll with this bat that already completed, and we're going to catch it off the type 2 reversal off the hot. Where's the B point? This the B point? That is so disturbing. But hey, that's what the scanner's for. Okay, we're just gonna, for my sake, make it like that. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna fix the fib, make it a bat. So this bat pattern originally completed at the 88.6. Wow. Here. Completed here, but failed immediately down to the hop. When it failed immediately down to the hop, it now created its own terminal bar. And let me mark the hop. Traveled all the way down to its hop, extending the trend. So when I mark the targets, they're going to be slightly different than when they started. So that's our target 1, 2, and 3. Hitting all targets because it extended its own range. Really made its own target range. No need to draw the arrow. So now prices went even deeper into the hop and it's trying to stretch back in on this weird, awkward trend that it's in. So how I would take this is originally I was trying to draw my fib. It looked like, not even really sure. It looked like from this high to this low. And I was trying to take it from a crab look like. No. It had to be a bat. I'm not really sure I was trying to take that before. But this is how I visually see it. I will wait until it comes back up until the terminal bar here and lower you up to give you another reaction back up. Because other than that, this bearish trend is way too strong. The buyers are way too weak. There are new buyers in this market currently. So this is a pair that you're going to have to wait, unfortunately, and catch it in one of those tight windows. Like this was a tight window. This wasn't just a solid buy. You literally had to been watching and waiting, literally waiting here for price to come back to you, waiting here for price to come back to you, to come up in here. XRP. Okay. XRP completing here. And this is a bat pattern. I remember talking about this being one of the tighter plays, a smaller window for you to get in, especially if this is going to be one of our main target levels. Really confirming off that second target level already. It's a pattern that's really completed itself. More of observational use. I'll kind of go over this. If I were to go to a lower time frame, what I would be waiting for here is a confirmation of the trend holding itself. Now, unfortunately here, when the trend in my eyes started holding itself above the 50 EMA, you can see how relatively close we are towards the target. and how much price of profit we even went. So if you see that, it's not that much, but you have to, it is what it is. Once the target hits, you got to take profit. So this is one of those trades you just have to see. If we're on a higher time frame, like the weekly, and we're looking at this, the pips are going to be different, so it's going to be a different scale, so you can do those type of things. But when you're on a lower time frame, these smaller patterns. Gold has not came back all the way into its terminal bar. I'm trying to clean up some of this mess. On this type 2 reversal here, after price hit target, after the type 2 return here, price traveled up, came back home, and then hit the target again here. So now it looked as if price was going to try and reverse again and do the same thing, but it didn't. So it held this trend. So that means this reversal is still in effect and is even more stronger than we, or not even me, the market anticipated for it to hold. And now it gave a fake out here, looking to go straight down to the target again. So I'm expecting gold to continue bearish, especially the way the market's looking with a lot of these different currencies. Not really seeing all that strength right now. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. If I draw the EMAs, you see how we're already below all the EMAs. It's broken the trend on the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. It's trying to hold. There's nothing to hold. It's reaching for nothing. There's nothing there. Oh, buddy. So gold will be interesting to see as the week plays out. I will not be surprised to see gold around below. I was gonna say below 1815, but it's already at 1817. So that means we gotta come below 1810. But we don't have to. That's one of those things. Let the market set you up. Don't let me, Trev, tell you what the market gonna do, because I don't know. Don't nobody know. Let the market show you and tell you. For instance, like US 30, one of those things that's just loading, slowly loading up right now. Hasn't hit its target. It's accumulating. But the good thing is it's accumulating here, slightly above our terminal bar. Actually, it's in our terminal bar still. So that's great. But notice how big the terminal bar is. So you don't want to be here or here or here or here. You want to be all the way as tight as you can towards the entry. As best to the risk to reward as possible. You really don't even really want to have that entry. You want it to have been paying attention down here and have caught the hop. Sitting pretty right now. But we're not going to worry about that. We'll monetize what price is showing us and telling us right now to see if it's going to hold. Do what I finished saying I was going to do. We got our X to A, B here. Wait on your lower time frame confirmation. Definitely had a cross up here and then here, but now you want to see it hold itself. So you really want to see this candle not be broken. This candle's got to roll out to be the man. That candle loses itself, it's over with. Price is probably going to continue the bearish trend. The way gold was looking, it may follow itself. So we'll kind of hold it up right now. I'll kind of wrap up this video. I don't want to hold it too long. A lot more pairs will be dropping later in the week as more patterns be scanned into the market. It's only Monday. Wouldn't expect it much. Monday is usually a review of last week's patterns and then scanning the newer ones that are here. 4 hour US oil has a lot of anticipation. To me, I ain't gonna cap, it look like it's going straight for the hop level. But pay attention to the contrast between the energy markets to the metal markets to the indices. They all have some type of relativity, so pay attention to how they flow. Pay attention how they flow for sure. But thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you learned something. My name's Trev. Catch me at the next one. If you learned something or you gained some value, drop a like, ask a question in the comments. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you. Peace. Love.